COTS was set up in two phases. There was the initial phase, which was the development and demonstration phase, which we were executing under the Funded Space Act agreement. And then we had always planned to move into the second phase, which is the purchase of services. That was the ultimate goal, to be able to go to the catalog, purchase the service, and then have that ready to go for us. Now, the purchase of services was done under a traditional commercial contract. And that was very important to our partners, because in order to recoup the investment that they were making during the design and development phase, they needed to be assured that there was a payoff, that there was a business, there were customers after that. Now, NASA became the primary customer, and our commitment to these companies was very, very important. And I wish we could have made maybe more of a guarantee for some of the partners, but that simply wasn't possible at the time. We didn't hold a competition for the service phase yet, and there wasn't. We weren't able to actually make a guarantee, but we did say we were committed. And if they were successful in demonstrating these new capabilities, we were certainly going to be an interested customer, and we were committed to buying those services. Now, we actually did that a little earlier than planned. The initial strategy we were planning was for the companies to do the demonstration, and then we would turn around and do a competition, a streamlined competition, and quickly buy the services. But there are long lead items. Building rockets and spacecraft takes a while. The shuttle was retiring in a few years, and Bill Gerstenmaier recognized that we needed to get a little head start on this. And he made the decision to execute the second phase, the competitive phase services, early. And I think that was very important. Having that commitment and then following up on that commitment really gave the companies an assurance that, and the company investors assurance that there's a good market after the demonstration period. I should also mention that we didn't want to be the only customer. That was an important criterion when we were doing the evaluation. We didn't want to see these capabilities emerge that only the government could afford. One of our key objectives was to lower the cost of access to space. I wanted to say our goal was to have low-cost access. You can't really say low cost because space is expensive, but we said cost-effective. Safe, reliable, and cost-effective access to space was one of our key goals and objectives of the program. If capabilities were developed that only the government could afford, that did not meet our objectives. In fact, some companies we evaluated were screened out of the evaluation process because the prices were too high. We didn't think there could be any other customers. And we wanted to lower the price so that we could open new markets in space, not only serve the International Space Station, but also see growth in the entire commercial space industry.